Remember that feeling when you first stepped into Azuma? Feeling the oppressive weight of the Sokoku decree? Or the sheer awe of Sumeru's wisdom as you realized the entire city was caught in a dream? What made those moments unforgettable? It wasn't just the visuals. Beyond the flashy cutscenes, it's the underlying narrative architecture that truly hooks us. We're talking about the carefully crafted plot points, the character arcs, and the unexpected twists that leave us thinking for days after the screen goes dark. But which stories truly stand out? Today we're diving into the Archon Quests that are considered legendary to me personally, and why they're good. We're moving beyond surface level lore and into the narrative alchemy of the Hoyoverse. So prepare to relive some tears and triumphs. Let's dive in. Let's start with the structure. From the emotional weight of the Will Be Reunited to the complex political and existential intrigue of Inversion of Genesis, the best quests in Genshin don't happen by accident. They follow a specific structural genius. Think back to the sibling reveal. This quest shifted the game from a search for a family member to a philosophical war for the world's soul. By introducing the sibling as an antagonist, or at least an opposing force, Hoyoverse utilized the classic reversal of roles. It built tension not through combat, but through subversion of our own primary goal. Then we have the Inversion of Genesis. This is where Genshin mirrors classic literature. It introduces a moral dilemma. If you could erase your sins but lose your identity, would you? The payoff here feels earned because it wasn't a deus ex machina. We spent 3 whole regions hating Sarkamach, only to watch him try to fix a world that he felt broke. Or a world like he felt he broke, to be clear. The genius isn't just in big explosions, it's the subtle world building. In Sumeru, every NPC interaction during the Sub-Zura's festival loop was a narrative seed. By the time the climax arrived, the payoff felt personal. This is why some quests resonate while others feel like filler. The best ones make the world feel like it's reacting to you, mirroring classic 3-act structures that resonate across cultures. Now let's transition from the grand narratives to the individuals who populate them. What makes us so drawn to characters like the Wanderer or Tartaglia, even when they're morally ambiguous or even outright villains? This is where psychology meets design. These characters activate what we call dark empathy and cognitive bias. We pulled in by the charisma of logic. Tartaglia isn't evil for the sake of it, but he's a soldier with a twisted sense of loyalty and a deep love for his family. When we see him playing with Tusser while hiding his faulty identity, our brains experience cognitive dissonance. We know he's a killer, but we want to believe in the brother. With the Wanderer, it's the empathy for the damaged. His tragic backstory, the 3 betrayals, activates our mirror neurons. We don't just watch his pain, we feel it. We rationalize his cynicism because we understand the why behind his how. This taps into our innate desire for complex personalities. We prefer a character with sharp edges and deep flaws over a perfect, static hero because they feel more human, even when they're a god-made puppet. And now for my fan favorite, Furina. Why did her arc leave the community, especially me, in a collective state of mourning and admiration? Because Furina is a carefully placed puzzle piece designed to exploit our deepest levels of empathy. From her visual design, which mimics a theatrical performer, to her voice acting that shifts from haughty goddess to exhausted human, every element is deliberate. Furina's arc is a redemption through suffering. For 500 years, she played a role. She wasn't an anti-hero in the traditional sense, but she was a liar for the sake of a greater good. Much like Loki or Severus Snape, our perception of Furina underwent a retrospective recontextualization. Once we saw the truth, every previous interaction, every annoying bratty moment was suddenly heartbreaking. She exploited our curiosity and our desire for a hidden hero arc. She didn't have a vision or powers for most of that time. She just had a will. And that human vulnerability, placed in the seat of a god, is the ultimate narrative hook. So what does this mean for us? Genshin Impact's narrative mastery isn't just about entertainment. It's a masterclass in engaging human psychology. By understanding these techniques, how heroes are broken, how anti-heroes are justified, and how performative characters like Furina mirror our own social masks, we actually deepen our appreciation for storytelling in all its forms. Genshin teaches us that the truth is rarely simple, and that the most legendary stories are the ones that force us to look at our own biases. But what were your favorite moments in the Archon Quests? And why? Was it the one where the flood hit Fontaine, or the first time you met your sibling? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below and what was your favorite. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of Teyvat and beyond. And until next time, keep exploring, and I'll be seeing you on the next step of our journey. Take care.